Hello, my name's Jenny Kilgore and I'm running for mayor to the village of Glendale. My husband Tim and I moved to Glendale in 1984. Here we raised our two children, Aaron and Brian, both valedictorians of their graduating classes and both graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point, and both served as officers in the United States Army, Brian choosing that as a career. Tim, an architect, served the village for 11 years as a member of our Glendale Planning and Historic Preservation Commission, as well as has worked with many residents as they planned additions or renovations to their homes. I earned a bachelor's degree in education and a master's degree in education, learning exceptionalities from Xavier University, and a PhD from Miami University in Ohio in educational leadership, which is essentially organizational leadership. I taught middle school English at Landmark Christian Schools for 15 years and served on its curriculum development committee as well as an outside curriculum consultant. I currently am an adjunct professor at Miami University teaching undergraduate core education courses and at Indiana Wesleyan University teaching graduate courses in the Master of Education and Transition to Teaching programs. Since 2000, my husband and I have volunteered as coordinators of the local admissions efforts for the United States Military Academy at West Point. I've been elected 3 times by the village of Glendale to serve as councilwoman. I feel privileged to serve my community in this capacity. I campaign on 5 points. First, as councilwoman and mayor, my emphasis continues to be on smooth, sound running of the village, of which there are actually 2 parts: providing residents with the quality of service at the level they expect at reasonable cost, and monitoring the development in and around our community to proactively limit any adverse effects. Within Glendale, I represent Glendale's interest by attending and participating in Glendale Council and committee meetings, and currently sit on the Glendale Chamber of Commerce Board. One of the biggest challenges we have is dealing with the increasing costs of materials and services as sources of funds evaporate, such as lower property taxes and the recent elimination of the estate tax, local government fund, and the tangible property tax that supported our schools. Savings may be generated through planned purchases in collaboration with neighboring community municipalities. I also attend and represent Glendale's interests on the Hamilton County Regional Planning Commission, the Planning Partnership, the Hamilton County Municipal League, and am a member of the Executive Committee of the First Suburbs Consortium of Southwest Ohio, and on the Oversight Board for the Hamilton County Storm Water District. All these venues through which partnerships may be established. Second, monitoring the landmark properties, residential and the commercial development of our neighboring communities and how that growth affects Glendale is essential. Although we have permanent natural buffers on 2 borders, the Green Zone to the south and Oak Hill Cemetery to the north, we need to watch these non-permanent buffers. The Glenview Golf Club to the west and Landmark Baptist Temple property to the east. These include close monitoring of Landmark's development and that of our neighboring community and how that growth affects Glendale. Of significant influence on the quality of life in our village is the commercial development in our neighboring communities. One goal is to limit any adverse effects these projects may have on our village, including visual impact, increase in traffic, and non-resident activity. Third, preserving historical landmarks that in part define Glendale's culture. Fourth, maintaining the familial village milieu within the convenience of metropolitan Greater Cincinnati. And last, fostering a collegial council environment that encourages open dialogue and greater resident participation. The most important village asset is its residents. I envision a self-sufficient, vital Glendale with amenities that support and attract young families, regional efforts to purchase materials and goods to control escalating costs, and maintaining Glendale as the respite of calm in an otherwise hectic world. I support lowest possible taxes, highest value return, maintaining safety, utilities, and infrastructure, collaboration with community municipalities to reduce costs, providing goods and services, and outside or private funding for a railroad quiet zone. I am campaigning to be chosen mayor for the village of Glendale because as an educated, intelligent, grounded, stable, fiscal conservative, I have the skills that will benefit the village, and I am committed to continue to provide the Glendale quality of life we want to provide for our families and their futures. I ask for your vote so that I continue to work for you. Thank you.